Hello students, welcome back to my channel Dynamic Scholars. So last time we went through the assignment answers for paper 5 and understood the explanations also. So today we will understand paper 6, and those who have not watched the video for paper 5 yet, then I will suggest you to go and watch it quickly first. So let's get started. So स्टार्ट करने से पहले आप लोगों को एक चीज़ बता दूं कि जो भी क्वेश्चंस का आंसर आप लोगों को मैं अभी बताऊंगा, और अगर मैं किसी पेज सोर्स आप लोगों को बता रहा हूँ कि ये सोर्स है, पेज है, इस पेज को देख लीजिए, तो वो जो पेज है वो आप लोगों के स्लिम से मतलब थोड़ा सा, मतलब जो हार्ड कॉपी है आप लोगों का उसमें से थोड़ा सा इधर उधर हो सकता है, तो मैं प्रेफर करूंगा कि जो सॉफ्ट कॉपी आप लोगों को मिला गया है यूनिवर्सिटी से, जो सॉफ्ट कॉपी है पीडीएफ कॉपी, तो उसको फॉलो कीजिए। वहां पे पेज नंबर आप लोग सर्च कीजिएगा, जो मैं पेज नंबर आप लोगों को बोलूंगा तो ज्यादा सही रहेगा, ठीक है। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं पहला क्वेश्चन। So here's the first question. You can see in my screen that how many luckless days did Santiago pass? This is the first question. Okay. So here's the options. Here are the options: 84, 82, 83, and 81. So first of all, we have to understand from which novel or play this particular character or particular question taken. Okay. So if you know about the novelist Ernest Hemingway, then you will get that The Old Man and the Sea is a play where you will get this particular character, Santiago. Okay, and he is an old Cuban fisherman here who actually has gone 84 days without catching a fish. So now you will get you are understanding uh, what is the correct option here. 84 days, I'm talking about 84 days. Actually, this streak of bad luck, guys, you have to understand that this streak of bad luck is central part of the story. Okay, if you read this particular novel, then you can get that this particular, yeah, in this particular novel, this particular streak, actually this streak of bad luck actually is a central part of the story. And also it's highlighting, Santiago's perseverance and determination despite his, prolonged misfortune. So he is, strong man. If you ask me, then he is strong man, Santiago, an old man, but in spite of him oldness, he was, strong man. If you read this particular novel, then you will get that. Okay, so let's go for the next question. Here is the next question. You can see that who is the central character of Faulkner's Sound and the Fury. Okay, this is the question. So here is the here are the options: Benji, uh, Benji Compson, Benji Compson, Jason Compson, and Caddy Compson, and Disley, Dilsey. So here is the correct option. The correct option is here, Caddy Compson. Why I'm saying, because Caddy Compson is the central character of this novel. If you read this particular work, then you will get understand that Caddy Compson is the central character, guys. Actually central to the novel because of her character's perseverance and, character's presence and actions profoundly impact the entire Compson family. And each of the novels sections each of the novels four sections narrated by different characters. Just understand, there are four parts, so each of the you know uh, there are four sections, so each of the novels four section narrated by the different characters and revolves around Caddy's life, and effect she has on her brother. Okay, so basically, guys, you have to understand, here is the main story is about Caddy's life, and he is sorry, Caddy is the central character here, central of the novel. So here we can consider Caddy Compson as the central character of Faulkner's novel, Sound of the Fury. Okay, so one more thing I want to share that The page number is 95. If you find there, then you will get this answer. Caddy Compson is the central character here. Okay, so next question we have, what is the name of Willie Loman's wife? So basically, uh, his wife's name is Linda. Option B, Linda. Okay, you will get this in page number 34, because Linda woman is Willie woman's loyal and supportive wife in death of salesman. The particular work, death of salesman. If you read this, then you will get that. So in page number 34, you will get that. Okay, so she actually plays a crucial role, guys. You need to understand. She actually plays a crucial role in the particular play, this play. Okay, and often acting as a stabilizing forces for Willie and their family. And her character actually presents patience and unconditional love despite Willie's flaws and failures. Okay, so let's go for the next question. That is, uh, you know, uh, who favorite saying? Whose favorite saying is nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect in good country people. Whose favorite saying? So you have to understand whose favorite saying. Okay, किसका favorite है ये line है मतलब whose favorite saying. Okay, so options are Mrs. Freeman's, the young salesman's, Joy Hulger's, or Mrs. Hopewell's. So you will get this answer from page number 120. If you find, then I will get that Mrs. Hopewell, and actually her favorite saying, nothing is perfect, actually reflects her, you know, pragmatic and somewhat, superficial outlook on life. And she often uses the phrase, this particular phrase, to express her acceptance of imperfectness or uh, imperfections. Actually, I'm talking about imperfections and the realities of life. So guys, university may ask you from this particular work, and they may put this line in question. So be ready for this. So you have to explain. Okay, so next question we have. Correct option is Mrs. Hopeful. Okay, this questions actually the correct answer is Mrs. Hopewell. Okay, so next question is question number 5. That is, uh, what is the source of the 4 lines of the second epigraph used in Emerson's essay, The Poet? Okay, so here is the question. So guys, the options are Annie Bradstreet's prologue, Annie Bradstreet's prologue, and B. Emerson's Ode to Beauty, C. Philip Freneau's To an Author, and D is Whitman's Song of Myself. So, guys, the correct answer is A. Annie Bradstreet's prologue. Okay, because the second epigraph, if you see the second epigraph in Ralph Waldo Emerson's essay, The Poet, if you read this particular work, then obviously you will get my point, and you are connecting what I'm saying. Actually, in that work, actually, the second epigraph in Ralph Waldo Emerson's essay, The Poet, actually consists of 4 lines taken from the Annie Bradstreet's poem prologue. Okay, and these lines reflect the humility and self-awareness that Bradstreet expresses about her uh, place in the literary world, and fitting the Emerson's exploration of the role of the poet. Okay, so basically the correct option is option A. Okay, Annie Bradstreet's prologue. Okay, so next question we have, who is Electra in Morning Becomes Electra? Okay, who is Electra in Morning Becomes Electra? Jane, Christine, Hazel Niles, and Lavinia. So the correct option is Lavinia. If you go page number 21, then you will get this answer. Okay, and in Eugene O'Neill's play, Morning Becomes Electra, actually, Lavinia, the character, Lavinia Menon. Okay, just understand. Option number D, Lavinia Menon is a character who actually parallels, Electra from Greek mythology. And the play is actually a modern retelling of the Odysseia by Aeschylus. Okay, so the Lavinia's character actually corresponds to Electra, who is known for her intense loyalty to her father and her desire to avenge his death. Okay, so guys, uh, you know, here is the correct option is D, Lavinia. Okay, so next question we have, um, who had an artificial leg in the story Good Country People? Mrs. Freeman, Mrs. Hopewell, Joy Hulga, and a young man, and young salesman. So here is the correct option is Joy Hulga, page number 119. If you find, then you will get this answer. Joy Hilga is the character, and who had an artificial leg in the story Good Country People. Okay, written by O'Connor. Okay, this is basically a short story. Huh. Okay, and Joy Hulga, who actually prefers to be called Hulga, and she has, Joy Hulga has an artificial leg, and this particular, this prosthetic leg is central to her character and the story's plot, basically. So Hulga's leg, symbolizes her vulnerabilities. Okay, symbolizes her vulnerabilities and complexities, and it also becomes a, focal point in her interactions with her, if I say, with the young Bible salesman, Manley Pointer. If you read this particular work, then you will get that. Okay, so next question we have, what is the Whitman's poem Passage to India about? A historic vision of advances in modern technology, a contemplation about how the American prestige is hurt, and a dream about what America should not do, or none of this. So, option number A is the correct answer. A heroic vision of advances in modern technology, and you will get this particular answer in page 15. If you find page 15, then you will get this answer. Okay, and while Whitman's poem, basically this is the poem, Passage to India, you can see in my screen that Passage to India, this is a poem, basically celebrates that the great technological and engineering achievements of his time, such as the, completion of the Suez Canal, the transcontinental uh, uh, railroad in America, and the laying of the transatlantic and telegraph cable. Basically, I don't remember right now. Yes, telegraph cable. That is telegraph cable. So Whitman's actually, Whitman sees that. Whitman sees these actually these advancements as heroic and, transformative, basically transformative, connecting different part of the world and bringing humanity closer together. And the poem actually is also, the poem also delves into deeper spiritual and philosophical themes, imagining a, unifying journey that transcends uh, physical boundaries and explores the soul's quest for enlightenment and unity also. So option number A is the correct answer here. Okay, a heroic vision of a heroic vision of advances in modern technology. Sorry, I made mistake. This is vision, not version. Okay, so a heroic vision of advances in modern technology. So next question we have the phrase concupiscent curds in Well Stevens, the emperor of ice cream is an example of. So here are the options: metaphor, hyperbole, transferred epithet, and synecdoche. So guys, you have to understand one thing before explaining this answer and before giving this correct answer. I just want to say that here both option A and option C, if I say, I can consider both of them actually, correct answer. Both are this, correct answer. Here both transferred epithet and implied metaphor highlight the unusual and suggestive nature of the phrase, but the correct option is metaphor. Okay, the metaphor, must remember, this is the actual correct answer, because uh, a metaphor, if I say about the metaphor is a figure of speech that implies a comparison between two unlike things without using like or as, right? And in this particular phrase or in this particular word, incom concupiscent curds, the adjective actually concupiscent, which actually means lustful or filled with strong desire. So it is actually metaphorically applied to curds, and this metaphorical use actually uh, imbues the you know uh, imbues the curds with a sense of sensuality, and if I say indulgence, and suggestive they are suggesting they are not merely curds but are rich, desirable, and tempting in their appeal, and transferred epithet also. And because I'm saying transfer epithet, because you know if I say about transferred epithet, and it's uh, basically what is transfer epithet. So a transfer epithet, guys, involves a transferring, not transform, it's about transfer. Yes, the name is also transfer epithet. So basically transfer epithet involves transferring, and adjective usually associated with one noun to another noun, while this could be a, a plausible interpretation. Okay, plausible interpretation, and concupiscent curds is more accurately described as a metaphor, because the adjective concupiscent metaphorically endows the curds with a quality of desirability, rather than, if I say, mildly transferring a human characteristic to an inanimate uh, objective. Okay, so here is the correct option is metaphor. Okay, lots of you actually were confused about which one is the correct option. So metaphor is the correct option. Okay, so next question number 10, that is, which is the first play of the trilogy Morning Becomes Electra? The Hunted, The Haunted, Homecoming, or none of this? Basically, guys, you have to understand, you will get this question's answer in page number 12 also, but it indeed consists of three plays, guys. Just understand: Homecoming, The Hunted, and Haunted. Understand the sequence. First is Homecoming, second is Hunted, The Hunted. B. Okay, first is C, then B, then A. Okay, sorry, I made mistake. Actually, first is Homecoming, C, then The Hunted, option A, and then B. Okay, so these are the three actually plays, and it indeed consists of three plays: Homecoming, The Hunted, and The Haunted. Each play actually explores theme deeply rooted in classical Greek tragedy. Not only that, guys, you have to understand, particularly drawing inspiration from the story of Electra and the House of Atreus also. The titles actually reflects the evolving nature of what? Evolving nature of the themes and conflicts throughout the trilogy, and also set against the backdrop of the aftermath of the American Civil War. Do you remember? 1865 to 1866, I'm talking about. So Homecoming is the first play in Eugene O'Neill's, trilogy, and Morning Becomes Electra is second. Actually, is also a work in trilogy, and it sets the stage of the unfolding drama and introduces the character, the themes that will be further developed in the subsequent plays. So here is the correct option is um, the first play they asked. So Homecoming is the option. Homecoming is the correct answer. Okay. So next we have, who wrote The American is New Man Who Acts on New Principle. Okay, who wrote this? A. J. Hector Saint Jean de Crèvecoeur, and B. Uh, Thomas Paine. C is Benjamin Franklin, and D is Thomas Jefferson. So the correct option is A, because you will get this in page number 40 also. So basically here the option A, uh, Crèvecoeur, actually I'm talking about Crèvecoeur. So in his work Letters from an American Farmer, understand, there is a work in his work Letters from an American Farmer, which was published in 1782, he actually wrote, "The American is a new man who acts on new principles." So this line was taken from them, the particular work. Okay, this line taken from that particular work, and this quote actually reflects his observation about the emerging American identity and character during the early days of the United States. Okay, easy now. So let's go for the next question. Wait a second. Okay, so next go for the next question. एक second रुक जाओ. Question number 12. Who moved uh एक second रुको. Who moved uneasily uneasily on the bench in Madison Square in O. Henry's story, The Cop and the Anthem. This is very much interesting, interesting work by, uh, if I say, uh, O. Henry. Okay, so basically, uh, here are the options: Soapy and the Shopkeeper, The Cop, Soapy, A option A Soapy, option B the Shopkeeper, and option C the Cop, and option D a young woman. What do you think? Which one? Soapy. The character Soapy is the central character, and here also the correct option is Soapy. Okay, so if you want to find this answer, then go on page number 147, then you will get it. Okay, so in O. Henry's story, basically the cop of Anthem, Soapy is the main character who actually moves uneasily on the bench in Madison Square, and Soapy is a homeless person and homeless man, actually homeless man trying to find a way to get it arrested and so that he can spend the winter and in jail, basically winter in jail. Basically that time was winter time, so he had not any kind of shelter. So that is why Soapy tried to do this kind of thing, and tried to involve in any kind of crime. So he will be prisoned, and if he will be prisoned, then obviously he will get a shelter. So that is why he was trying to involve in any crime or any kind of unethical work. Okay, so guys, Soapy is a homeless man and trying to find a way and get arrested so that he can spend the winter in the jail. This is the main theme here, and away from the cold streets. So he's actually unsuccessful attempts to commit, you know, petty crimes lead to the humorous and uh, you know poignant moments throughout the story. Basically, if you read this particular work, then you will get, okay, what I'm saying. Next question is, where do you find the line? I saw the best minds of generation destroyed madness. Allen Ginsberg, Howl, Robert Frost, Mendingwell, Walt Whitman's Song of Myself, Wells Stevens, The Emperor of Ice Cream. It's a simple Allen Ginsberg, Howl. Option A is the correct answer, because if you find page number 53, then you will also get this answer. The line actually, I saw the best minds of my generation destroyed by madness, is the opening line, guys. Opening line of Allen Ginsberg's poem Howl. Okay, if you read Howl, then you will get this answer. And also it was published in 1956. Okay, so Howl, guys, I just want to give you some extra information that Howl is the one of the most famous poems of beat generation, beat generation. So remember, beat generation is very much important in American literature, so don't forget to read this also, because they may ask you about beat generation. Okay, so basically Howl is the one of the most famous poems of the beat generation, and it critiques the conformity and materialism of American society, while celebrating individually and non comfort conformity. So what is beat generation? That is the question now. So I will explain also. I know this is the not the part of this question, but I will explain it right now, because this kind of question may appear in your exam. So, or you will you can apply in your answers the bit generation, then you will get more actually score. Okay. So basically bit generation refers to a group, guys. Understand? The bit generation actually refers to a group of American writers and artists, basically, who actually emerged in the 1950s. So guys, they were known for their rejection of conventional norms also, and also exploration of alternative lifestyle, and critique of you know mainstream American literature, sorry, American culture, not American literature, American culture. And the term actually beat originally connoted a sense of wearingness, or if I say uh, beatitude, 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 but you know came to uh, signify a you know sense of being beaten beaten down by social norms, and seeking liberation through personal expression and unconventional living. Okay, so yes, beat generation is also important, so you must read this. Okay, and howl is also important, but I recommend you just go for 1 to 2 chapters of howl, because I don't think so they may ask you questions in depth of this particular work. Okay, from the depth of this particular work. And you will you can read this particular work. This is very much important and interesting also, but I suggest you, I don't think so they will ask you uh, on the basis of the deepness of any kind of question, or any kind of uh, deepness, I mean to say, they won't ask you any broad question from here. So that is why I said must read Beat Generation, must read how some small factors, or read it as a summary. I recommend you. Okay. So this is the question, and the correct option is Alan Skin's book Howl. Okay. Next question is, who is the narrator in Melville Moby Dick? Quick Egg, Ishmael, Moby Dick, or Captain Ahab? So we all know the starting line. Call me Ishmael. If you read the particular uh, uh, you know uh, uh, work, okay, Moby Dick, then you will get in the main text, not in your SLM. Okay, if you read the main text, then you can understand the Herman Melville's novel. Moby Dick is the narrator. In Moby Dick, Ishmael is the character who is the narrator and protagonist also. Protagonist is Ishmael also. He is the protagonist. Ishmael is the protagonist, and he is sailor who joins the whaling ship Piquet. Piquet. I'm talking about Piquet. Okay, Piquet, and captained by Ahab on a voyage to hunt the legendary white whale. Okay, and Moby Dick, actually Ishmael serves as the primary narrator. Like the starting line is, call me Ishmael. So actually he's providing insights into the characters and events and themes of the novel through the through his uh, you know um, perspective. Okay, through his perspective. So Ishmael is the correct answer. So next is, which character is Morrison's Sula has one leg? So I want to explain more guys about this, because this is also a important work, Sula, and I will suggest you must read this work. Must read this work in your assignment examination. You will get only the option eve, not eva piece. Okay, but I wrote here because she's a character, is most important character I think, and also central character. And Eva, Sula, Hannah, and Hannah, and Shadrach. But Sula is not fitted here uh, to complete this question. Hannah is not also fitted here to complete this question's answer. Shadrach is also. So Eva Peace, her grandmother. Sorry, Eva Peace. Eva Peace is Sula's, grandmother and central figure. So I will explain something guys about her, because I think this work and this particular, question is also important. So Eva Pace is the Sula's grandmother. Understand what I'm saying? Eva Pace is, Eva Pace is the Sula's grandmother and a central figure in the novel, and she lost her leg after she was seriously injured. This event actually is significant part of her character's backstory, guys. Not only that, backstory, and plays a role in shaping her resilience and strength throughout the narrative. Actually guys, the story, what is the story behind this? Because you need to understand that actually Eva Peace, I'm talking about Eva, disappears for 18 months. Suddenly she disappears for 18 months after her husband abandons her uh, her husband actually abandons her, and their children Eva lives, uh, and Eva leaves them in the care of neighbor, and disappears for a year and a half, I mean to say 18 months also, almost 18 months. And she returns with mysterious fortune with and a missing leg upon her, you know, return. And Eva has unexplained wealth and uh, is now using a wheelchair. Rumors swirl also, guys. Rumors, if I say rumors swirl about a train accident. So, the townspeople speculate that the Eva actually placed her leg under a train to collect insurance money to support her family. And the novel actually doesn't tell us if these rumors are true or not, but we have to interpret now. We have to understand there could have been a genuine accident that led to her losing her leg, because university may ask you they may ask you describe as per your convenient options, or as per your convenient description. What do you think about it? Is it rumor, or what is the truth of this? So there could have been, if you ask me, then I must say there could have been a genuine accident that led to her losing her leg. Okay, and the rumor actually about the train might be true, and showcasing Eva's, you know, fierce fierce determination to, secure her children's, future. And perhaps she has, she found another way to obtain the, money, leaving the origin of her wealth and the cause of her missing leg open to interpretation. And guys, you understand one thing, this particular ambiguity allows readers like you and me, we are readers now. So this particular, ambiguity allows go to her family. I mean to say, allows readers to ponder, ponder it also, uh, Ava's, Ava's character and the lengths she might go to her family, and it also reflects the whispers and speculation that often surround people who return from mysterious absence. Okay, so yes, Eva Peace is the correct option here, and I also explained the story behind this. Next question is, which is the period of the action of morning becomes Electra, 1822 through 1830, 1862, 1870, 1865 to 1866, or 1870 to 1871. First of all, if you get this answer from the page number uh, 12, okay, where we will find 1865 to 1866 is the correct option. And the action actually of Eugene O'Neill's, trilogy, if I say, just earlier I explained also that morning becomes Electra, morning becomes Electra is it's also, it is set in the years immediately following the American Civil War, right? I've already explained in another questions today. So basically, uh, specifically, if I say, the trilogy spans the period of 1865 to 1866, and this setting is significant as it parallels and the parallels or the themes and conflicts found in the ancient Greek trilogy, the Orestia by Achilles, upon which O'Neill's work is loosely, based. So the correct option is 1865 to 1866, option C. Okay. So next slide we have, in which poem does the line something there is that doesn't love well occur? Emily Dickinson's Because I Couldn't Stop for Death, World Treatment's Song of Myself, Frost After Apple Pinging, and Frost Mending World. As we can see that here the doesn't love well. We can see the word is here well, so definitely we can understand that option D is might close. Okay, so option D is actually the correct answer. Frost, Frost Mending World. Okay, you can find this in page number 31. And the line actually something there is that doesn't love to whirl is also opening line of Robert Frost poem Mending Will, if you read. And in this poem, the speaker questions, understand, the speaker actually questions the necessity of worlds and explores the nature of boundaries between neighbors. The poem actually delves into themes of tradition, tradition, isolation, and the human impulse to create to create divisions. Okay, so mending world is the correct option, and option D is the correct option actually. So question number 18: Who expounded the frontier thesis? Abraham Lincoln, or Martin Luther King Jr. or F.J. Turner or George Washington. So here the correct option is C, F.J. Turner, because F.J. Turner thesis was expounded by Frederick Jackson Turner. This thesis, F.J. means Frederick Jackson. The frontier thesis was expounded by Frederick Jackson Turner, an American historian. He was, and in his influential essay titled, I think, The Significance of the Frontier in American History. This is the title, I think. So you may Google. Okay. And it is also delivered in 1893. And Turner actually argued that the existence of the frontier played a fundamental role in shaping American democracy and individualism and the American character. And he suggested that the frontier experience with its challenges and opportunities had found impact on the development of American institutions and values simply. So that FG Turner is the correct option, I have also explained. And next question is, who among the following was an Oriental stage Parsi in Moby Dick? Ishmael, Tastego, Fidella, or the Goo? Okay, so here is the correct option is option C, Fidella. Fidella is described as Parsi, strange Parsi in Herman Melville's novel. And Moby Dick, actually, I'm talking about in the novel Moby Dick. And he is mysterious, guys. He's mysterious and plays a significant role in the story, particularly if I say in Captain Ahab's quest for the white whale. And Fidela is actually depicted as an uh, enigmatic figure, with a deep influence on Ahab's obsessive pursuit of Moby Dick. Okay, so Fidela, option C is correct option. And question number 20, what does the word nada, nada or nada, जो भी बोलो, nada mean in the context of Hemingway's novel Netherworld, Nothingness, Looking Backward, or Journey? So, which is the correct option? So, you can find this answer in page number 80. And I just want to say that The correct option is option B, nothingness. But I just want to explain something about this word because this word is new in English, na. So, but this is not English, guys. Here, nada signifies nothingness or the absence of meaning or significance, and reflecting the novel's, themes of existentialism, and morality, and the futility or of futility of war. And it's actually Spanish origin. Just understand this word nada or nada is Spanish word, Spanish for nothing. In Spanish it's nothing. And Hemingway explores themes of existentialism and questioning the inherent meaning of life. And nada, you know represents the concept of life and being ultimately devoid of the inherent meaning. So option B is the correct option. Okay, so that's all from today's particular video. But I would like to say one thing, that if you uh, love my work, or if you like my works, and if you were enjoying my videos, whatever I am uploading in my channel, there's must subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Okay, and if you like the video, then definitely you can. Okay, thank you so much, guys, and must watch this video full. You will get lots of information. And also I want to say, if you didn't watch paper 5 the video, then go and watch now. Thank you.